I don't think there's any way for me to overstate the importance of this order of operations thing. And sometimes when I'm teaching calculus or teaching pre-calculus or college algebra, and I'm reading somebody's work, I realize the confusion lays here. So this is the order of operations. When we see an arithmetic problem and we're trying to evaluate it, these are the rules that we need to follow, and this is the order of operations, and these are the operators. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division. And in this case, these things are very similar. So we say, in the case of multiplication, division, we do whichever one of these things comes first, left to right. So we're working our way from the left to the right. Stop for a second, write that down. And then lastly, we move on to addition and subtraction, and obviously they're related operators. And with addition and subtraction, we do those, whichever one comes first, left to right. So let's just take a look at a couple. So let's evaluate a couple of things. So let's evaluate this. And we're just going to follow our operators. So evaluate 3 plus 2 times 3 plus 5. So this is what we could end up doing here if you look at this. If order didn't matter, we could get 3 plus... This is my lesson on how to do this wrong, so just pay attention to this for a second. We could do this. We could do 3 plus 2 is 5. And this multiplication sign right here is this one right here. And then we could get 3 plus 5 is 8. And we could get that this equals 40. Right? Or we could do, 3 plus 5 is 8 times 2 is 16, and 16 plus that is 21. So we could do it that way. We could get... we could do 3 plus 2 times 8, right, if we did it that way, and then we would get equals 21. Or we could do, what else could we do to screw this up? Oh, we could do it this way. We could do 3 plus 2 is 5 times 3 is 15 plus 5 is 20. Isn't that wrong also? So I guess the question is, which one of these things is the correct way to do it? And if you see now why order of operations is so important, because there can only be one correct answer. We shouldn't be able to take an arithmetic problem and get 3 different correct numerical answers to it. So, and these are not equivalents. 40 is not equal to 21, is not equal to 20. These are not equivalents in any way, are they? Okay, so this is the reason that we need to know our order of operations. And let's see if we can't figure this out now using the order of operations. So it says that we're supposed to deal with our parentheses first. And if you look at the problem, there are no parentheses. So check that off. And we go to exponents. These all have exponential values of 1. So the exponents are already done. Now we have multiplication is the next thing we're going to do. So I'm looking. This is the first thing I see for multiplication. So this is where my mind goes to now. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do my multiplication first. Right? So just go back here. This 3 is this 3. 2 times 3 is 6, positive 6. So here's that positive 6 here, right? Plus 5. And from here, we should now, all there is left is addition, so we can't screw this up. 3 plus 6 is 9, plus 4 is 14. So order of operations, I went through here and I looked, do I have any parentheses? No. Do I have any exponents? No. What's the next thing I would do? I do multiplication or division, whichever one came up first, left to right. So that's example 1. Let's try another example quickly. All right. So another example, let's evaluate this one, please. All right, the next one is this. It's 15 divided by 3 times 5 minus 4 squared. So I'm just going to go through my checklist. I'm looking for parentheses first. There are no parentheses, so it's called satisfied. The parentheses are satisfied. There are none. The next thing it says I should be looking for is exponents, and we do have this, right? We have 4 squared, don't we? So 4 squared is me checking off my exponents, and 4 squared is 16. So this is that 16. This negative sign right here is this negative sign right here, isn't it? Now I'm going to just bring down the rest of the problem, which was 15 divided by 3 times 5. Okay? Now here it says do multiplication or division, and then here's a little caveat right here, and this is crucial for us to think about. This caveat says whichever one comes first, left to right. So as I'm moving left to right, I come across the division first. So I'm going to do this division right here. So here's the division problem I see. I see 15 divided by 3. And 15 divided by 3 is 5. So here's the simplification of that. This multiplication sign right here is this one right here, and this 5 here is this 5 here, and then minus my 16, right? Now I'm going to keep looking. I'm still moving from left to right, and I'm still looking for any multiplication or division that needs to be done. And lo and behold, here's a multiplication problem, isn't there? So now I'm going to do this multiplication, which is 5 times 5. So now I'm looking at this 5 times 5, right? Multiplication. 5 times 5 is 25, minus our 16 is equal to 9, isn't it? All right? So I hope you're getting this, that in the first example that I showed you guys, I showed you that if you didn't follow an order of operations, you could get different answers that didn't match, and there has to be one correct numeric answer. So that's what our goal is here. Okay, let's try, you know what? Let's try 2 more really quickly. Okay, this is going to pay off for you. And if you're sitting there you're going, man, I'm in calculus right now, or I'm in algebra 2 right now, or I'm in whatever right now, just answer the question, are you good at this? Do you have this thing put away? And if you do, this is the wrong video for you. But if not, no one is here but me and you should be working on getting this thing put away in your mind. So how about this? We have 2 times 5 plus 3 times 4 plus 3. Right? Here what we have is we have these grouping symbols here, right? This is a 5. Okay, so that's a 5. So there's nothing for me to do to simplify this 5 right here. So I'm looking in the parentheses, and all I'm saying to myself is, what could I do? 5 plus or minus anything? No. So there's nothing to do inside the parentheses. So these parentheses for now are satisfied. But if you look at these parentheses, I have a 4 plus 3 here, and those are inside my parentheses, aren't they? So my parentheses, inside my parentheses, I have this 4 plus 3 right here. So I'm going to evaluate that, and we know that 4 plus 3 is 7. So here's the 3 we started with, and then 4 plus 3 is 7. That's this one right here. So here's my 7, yeah? Plus, and we have 2 times 5 here, don't we? So there's our 2 times 5. So what are we going to do now? Are we going to add this? No, I go back here. We have satisfied our parentheses, right? There are no exponents to be evaluated. We're at multiplication. So I have 2 multiplication problems here, so I'm doing them from left to right. 2 times 5 is this 10 right here, right? This plus sign is this one. And 3 times 7 is 21, isn't it? And then now there's only one thing left to do, and that's our addition. And 10 plus 21 is 31. I'm going to ask you to stay with me for just one more quick example, and we can be done with this, okay, you guys? Just want to help you to analyze what's being asked of you, because I don't think that we think of this, and I blame that on our elementary school teachers who maybe weren't thinking about where we're going with this later, and I was one of them for a short time, so I'm not picking on anybody. So let's evaluate this. 6 plus 4 squared over 3 squared times 4. All right? And what I want to be clear about is this. We can do a rewrite here. And I like to rewrite things to add clarity to what we're doing. So here's my rewrite. I'm going to rewrite this in this way. That this means this. It's this thing divided by this thing, isn't it? So I'm going to take my 6 plus 4 squared, the quantity, and this right here, this is called a solidus, more commonly referred to as a division bar. So this division bar says this to us, right? It says divide, and it's divided by this quantity here, which is this one here, right? Our 3 squared times 4. And then from here, now I've finally gotten myself back to where I can do some of this work here. So it says up here, it says the first thing we do is parentheses. So I'm going to look at these parentheses. But inside the parentheses, we have an exponent. So we have 6 plus 4 squared. Well, 4 squared is 16. So this 6 is this one, plus 16, that's my 4 squared, right? Divided by, right? Divided by, oh, look, and sorry, this stays inside the parentheses. We didn't satisfy these parentheses yet, did we? These parentheses are here. I'm going to do my work inside the parentheses, and it says here 3 squared. 3 squared is 9, isn't it? And 9 times 4 is 36, right? I'm just doing all this work here. So it's 36. Is that okay? I should have done this work in here. And this is 6 plus 16 is 22, isn't it? And again, why am I doing this? Because the first thing we were supposed to do is our parentheses work. So now I'm going to put this back into the form that I knew it in, and that is, right, 22. Remember this division sign right here is the equivalent of the solidus, or the division bar, isn't it? Divided by 36, and I think that can be simplified out a little bit, can't it? And I think it simplifies out to like 11/18 or something. All right, so there's my final answer. Okay, you guys, again, I'm going to say this again. If you're still watching, you're flipping brilliant anyway. But please, make sure you have this. I don't care what math you're in. And also, last thing I want to remind you is to please subscribe to my channel. Thanks.